Final game here, Monday night. Eagles going to LA to face the Chargers. Eagles are favored by 2.5. Tim, let me start by saying I like the Eagles in this game. I'll let you give the score first. I like the Eagles in this game. You did send me along the same time you sent me the Ravens news and all that and the whole gossip that's going over there. You sent me that the Eagles have a blown up, like a big giant positivity bunny in their locker room. I thought this was fake. I was like, what am I reading right now? I did not think this was real. And you said there's no way they're winning the Super Bowl after that. I completely agree with you. No way in hell the Eagles are winning the Super Bowl with a positivity bunny in their locker room. Apparently this was the offensive line's idea. If this was Sirianni, I would have lost my mind. I still want to lose my mind over, honestly. I will take them to win this game. I am not taking them to win the Super Bowl. That is alarming, and that is the most like participation trophy ass shit I've heard of in the NFL in quite some time. So give me your score.
Coming into this week, knowing that this was the Monday night game, I am a Amarian Hampton manager, and he's been on the IR now since week 5. I knew he was coming back for this game. I was so ready to just take the Eagles to win this game. I thought that they would, dominate this game. But what we saw last week, what we saw the week before that, they have no Jalen Carter in this game. They've already ruled him out. I think the Chargers can get it done at home. I'm taking them 27-20, and I think it's a rushing attack that gets them. We're going to have Herbert with the surgeried left hand, so I think they'll kind of baby him a little bit so he's not making all the deep throws and all that, but I think we're going to get a good coaching game from Harbaugh. Right as the Cowboys lose, and it makes it look like they're completely out of the playoffs, the Eagles, if they lose, are still only 2 games ahead of them, so it's not a crazy shot that they make it. I think they need to lose this game to keep the NFC interesting. So I'm taking the Eagles to lose this one. And then, and only then, people will start to believe me with that the Eagles are not true Super Bowl team. They're not a good offense. That Jalen Hurts is not a top 5, hell, even top 8 QB right now. All of it. People are going to start to really believe.
I think there's a lot of people who would agree with you that are NFL fans about the Eagles. Like, people don't hate the Eagles as much as they hated the Chiefs of last year or the last 2 years, but I think there's people who definitely think the Eagles are frauds. I think they win this game. I think this is a get right spot. I hope for your outcome. I know Dallas, and we didn't even talk about Dallas and Detroit. Detroit looked great. Jahmyr Gibbs is that dude. But, I still think Dallas was, good in that game. And I still think right now, head up, I think Dallas is better than the Eagles. I believe that. That being said, man, if Herbert hadn't had surgery and had the same injury as Aaron Rodgers, and they actually just listed him as questionable, which was interesting to me because we heard since last week that, yeah, he's probably going to play, shouldn't be in jeopardy, got surgery, da-da-da. They listed him as questionable coming out of today, I believe. So, I don't know. I don't know what to think about it. Yeah, there's no Jalen Carter, but they can still dominate that Chargers offensive line that's really banged up. I was going to pick it actually 28-24, but that's insane. The Eagles have given us no reason to think they can score points. Let's go. I'll give you an ugly one. Let's go 18-15. Very light cover. I said I love the Eagles in this game and gave you a light cover with 18-15. So I feel a little faulty there, but I don't know. I agree with you. I hope the Chargers win. I hope we get more chaos in the NFC, especially when it comes to the Cowboys. Because, again, I'd love to see the Cowboys in the playoffs. Who knows? It looks like the Eagles will eventually get to 11 wins. And they will be miserable going into the playoffs. Their fans will be miserable, and it'll be the same old song. That's it for games, though. And, again, positivity bunny, fuck are we doing? Fuck are we doing here?